Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be another video for the series of the difference between a narcissist's behaviour and your behaviour. If this is the first video you've listened to in the series, once we've come out of a narcissistic relationship and begin to understand what narcissistic people do to us, how narcissistic people manipulate us, we can discover that many of our behaviours can be quite similar to theirs, or many of our behaviours in recovery can be quite similar to theirs. Then we can start questioning whether we are the narcissist or they are the narcissist. Often it's the intentions behind the behaviour, and we usually just start programmed and go on autopilot, that we don't always recognise our own intentions behind our own behaviour. And when it comes to a narcissistic person, they're not looking to blame themselves, they're looking to blame all others. When it comes to someone who's been entangled with a narcissist, being in a narcissistic relationship, they often end up blaming themselves with the help of the narcissist, manipulative gaslighting, and they often end up finding excuses for the other person's mistreatment of them. And sometimes it's easier to understand that we must have done something to hurt them for them to hurt us, and understand that there's someone who claims they care about us could treat us in such horrific ways. So this video is going to be the difference between the narcissist smear campaign and you talking your truth, you talking about what has happened to you. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot come no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. When it comes to the narcissist smear campaign, their smear campaign is done to annihilate your character, to get people to question your reputation, to get people to question your intentions, to get people to question your character. And they do this so they are not exposed for what they have done to you. As they are envious of others, they often hold a lot of anger and resentment towards others. And as they feel entitled to do as they please, most narcissists blame all others for whatever is going wrong within that narcissist's life. They don't look at their own actions. They're always looking to pass the blame over to somebody else, or they're always looking to scapegoat somebody else to take responsibility for whatever the narcissist did wrong. The smear campaign is for the narcissist to destroy those who dare to stand up to them, or destroy those that the narcissist is envious of, or destroy those that the narcissist is holding resentment towards. It's the narcissist's revenge because they didn't get their own way. You talking about what has happened to you is often to try and gain some sort of understanding, some form of clarity of what has actually happened to you and what you've been through. A narcissist manipulation, a narcissist projection, a narcissist gaslighting can leave you so disorientated and so confused and wondering what on earth has happened, and questioning, is it you? Is it them? Perhaps it was you. Perhaps if you hadn't have done this, which a narcissist will reinforce within your mind by saying, if you hadn't, I wouldn't. So you talking to people is to try and unravel the puzzle of what you've been through, because you've been sold one picture and delivered another picture. So you're talking about what's happened to unravel those pictures and put the puzzle back together to see it for what it actually was, to work out what on earth you've been through and what has happened to you, so that you can learn from your experience, so that you can grow from your experience, and so that you can change the things that you need to change within your life to move on with your life and create a better life for you, so that you don't repeat the same mistakes, so that you don't repeat the same patterns of behaviour, so you don't repeat the same kinds of relationships because you accept something as normal that you should have never accepted, because at the time you didn't realise how abnormal their treatment of you was. Yes, when you are talking to other people, and when a narcissist is talking to other people, it can be deemed as gossip. However, it's the intentions behind the behaviour. Usually, a narcissist's intentions is to destroy you so that they can escape accountability for the things they've done to you. Your intentions is usually either to try and work out what on earth you've been through, or to try and warn people of what they are about to go through, not recognising that you're just coming across as a gossip, and more often than not playing straight into the narcissist smear campaign, because they will have already warned people that you're going to do this, and they warn people that you're going to do this not because they can predict the future, not because they know what the future path is, but because this is the very thing they are doing to you, because they know they are talking to others about you. They automatically assume you will be talking to others about them. However, they believe that your intentions, or most of them possibly believe that your intentions are coming from a place of their intentions. This is just a sweeping generalization of an assumption, because more often than not, we believe that a narcissist is coming from our intentions. When a narcissist falls silent, we believe that we must have hurt them in some way, because if we were to fall silent on someone, it would be because that person has hurt us in some way. So when a narcissist sulks, we believe that something's happened to upset them, how we potentially might sulk if something happened to us. We have that compassion, we have that understanding. We might not behave in those ways, but we can try to put ourselves in another's shoes on how we might feel as a person if that was to happen to us. A narcissist puts themselves in their shoes and works out what you might do depending on what they would do if it was to happen to them. So if they were to be abandoned by somebody, they've got a run of the games that they might play afterwards, and they might automatically assume that you're going to play those games. So they're going to get in there first to discredit what you do. Sometimes the best thing is just to not talk to people about it, finding a support system of people that aren't going to go and gossip, or finding therapy, finding counsellors, EMDR treatment, and finding online support groups where you don't know anybody, finding the right support for you so you can talk through what you have been through. You can't warn other people, because if someone had come along to warn you, and someone might have come along to warn you in the beginning, you most likely wouldn't have believed them, because at that point a narcissist is treating you so well and they are smearing that person's name. So you can't warn other people. People have to be willing to help themselves, and then you can help people. If they're not willing to help themselves, you cannot help them. And if they're only willing to help themselves to exploit somebody, you cannot help them. The difference between a narcissist smear campaign and you talking about what's happening is they are often telling twisted truths, outright lies, slander, gossip to get at you, to discredit who you are as a person. You're often telling what has happened to you to try and work out what has happened to you. You are not accusing them, you are describing them. They are accusing you by describing themselves. When it comes to talking about what has happened to you, only talk about things that you feel comfortable with the right people. Don't put yourself in a position where the narcissist can then come at you, because a narcissist has many manipulative underhand games that they will play to try and get you back, because they seek revenge on people. And yes, you might go through a period of wanting to seek revenge. This is a normal emotion after somebody has duped you. However, often revenge can be mistaken for wanting justice, or should I say wanting justice can be mistaken for seeking revenge. More often than not, you're not seeking revenge, you're seeking justice. However, because a narcissist will come at you saying you're bitter, you're jealous, you're angry, and you look to blame yourself, you take on board their opinion and other people's opinions rather than listening to your own opinion. Learn your intentions behind your behaviour. Learn your reason why before you do anything, and then don't let anybody else take that reason why away from you. That is your reason why. The only opinion that matters of you is your opinion. With good intentions, there is no wrong way or right way to live your life. A narcissist is coming from a place of malice intent to get their own needs met. You're usually coming from a place of trying to get along with people, trying to have that peace, trying to have that calm, trying to help other people out, trying to support other people, which is an excellent quality to have. However, you do need to learn your values, you do need to learn your beliefs, you do need to learn your reason why and your intentions behind your behaviour, so that other people cannot take advantage of your emotions. So yes, although the behaviours between a narcissist and yourself can seem very similar, the intent behind those behaviours, the reason why behind those behaviours is often very different. If anyone has any thoughts about the video, please do add those into the comments. I shall link this video into the playlist of the difference between a narcissist behaviour and our behaviour. I shall also link into the description the video on the difference between a narcissist behaviour and protecting yourself from the narcissist. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Go out there, create the life that you deserve, because you do deserve to have a happy life. Yes, pain hits us all at times. It's about working through that pain so that we can get back on track to the good times. You had the coping mechanisms to survive the relationship. You will find the coping mechanisms to survive the recovery. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.